we know all about Top Guys, 7-star FTR, one of the greatest tag teams of our generation and of all time. Now, they are currently the AEW Tag Team Champions. But what if I put them in AEW Fight Forever and had them hold the titles for a whole year? Let's see what would happen. First, we're going to do FTR versus the Bullet Club Gold. Now, originally, that match happened in Collision, and that match absolutely amazing, but we're going to recreate it this time on Dynamite to see if it'll be a different outcome. Jay White and Juice Robinson. This match was absolutely insane. I did not expect it to go as long as it did, and you see Juice wasn't doing anything for a while, but it wasn't a bad match at all. It was very back and forth. There was no way that I had a decisive winner. I was like, who's gonna come out on top? I really don't. By the way, as I know and want you guys to know, just like in WWE games, I have did a full simulation. This is not me playing because it's not fair if I do. Now the thing is, Bullet Club Gold, I created them myself, obviously, because they're not in the game, and I did not expect them to be this good, and they gave FTR a battle. They came to a point where Juice had to attack Dax from outside, and it was just him and Cash trying to take on Juice at one time, while Jay White was just standing outside, inside the ring. It was a very weird time, but he was holding his own until Jay White finally came, and still didn't do much, just watch Juice take over the match, which is perfectly fine. Jay White doesn't have to do much because he's Jay White. Cash lands on his neck. Juice drags him to the middle of the ring. He goes for the cover. And somehow Dax rolls out of the ring not to save his teammate. And Bullet Club Gold are the new AEW World Tag Team Champions. Then they get their rematch at All Out. And I was surprised at the fact that they actually won on Dynamite. So I was like, let's see if they can get their titles back in a rematch. And this time, Bullet Club Gold showed that, hey, we are legit champions. But FTR wouldn't give up. It was a very close fight. Nobody really took over for a while. It was always a back and forth. Each team had like a minute of a takeover, then the next team, and it just went going back and forth. Nobody had a chance to get the one up on anybody on the team. It just felt like Bullet Club Gold was more in chemistry for some reason, but FTR started getting their shit together near the end of the match. Then covers 1, 2, 3, and FTR regained their tag team titles at All Out. Insane. Bullet Club wanted their rematch. Tony Khan announced that Jay White was coming out with an illness, so the Lucha Bros, who were winning matches, decided to replace them in this championship title match in Collision. So at Collision, we got FTR defending the titles against the Lucha Bros. I know, insane. It went from Bullet Club Gold to the Lucha Bros. And this was going to be a tough task for FTR because the Lucha Bros have been on a non-stop roll lately. They have not lost a tag team match in the recent weeks. That's why they were able to get the opportunity as Jay White was down with an illness. And in this match, you can tell the Lucha Bros was ready. They definitely was ready for the challenge. And it was on a 1-week notice. And it was just insane to see the chemistry between Rey Fenix and Pentagon. It's crazy. It's ridiculous. FTR made sure that they were the statement to make sure that they are the better champions. And it seemed to be that Lucha Bros was going to get the one-up on FTR. They were just on a roll, and it seemed like FTR was not prepared to face a team like the Lucha Bros. And you can tell by the way they were just not in the match. But as FTR does, they try to come back, but it seems as if it was not going to happen. And it's ridiculous. Goes for the cover. 1 and 2, 3. And the Lucha Bros are the new tag team champions. Wow. Then we go to Full Gear. It's Rey Fenix and Penta defending their titles against FTR. Yes, they asked for their rematch at Full Gear. The match starts and the Lucha Bros go back to right where they were doing to FTR. But FTR this time was prepared. They knew what they were facing. See, because last time in Collision, they were not prepared to see a team like them. They were so used to the skills of Bullet Club Gold that they weren't ready. They weren't, but now they know. They know they got to take them out one by one. Taking out Penta was the first thing to do, but Ray would not let that happen. It was insane to see how crazy the Lucha Bros are, and FTR. The chemistry was ridiculous. I really felt like I was actually watching Full Gear, like, live. It was insane to see what's going on here. But as things come about, FTR just couldn't get it together near the end. And then it came to Ray Phoenix. Then goes heads. Never mind. Goes to Penta. Down goes Cash. 1. And Ray stops Dax from getting there. 3. And Lucha Bros retain their tag team championships. Then we go on to Rampage. Yes, Rampage, as the Lucha Brothers defend their tag team championships against the returning Jay White and Juice Robinson Bullet Club Gold, because obviously they didn't get their rematch due to the fact of the illness from Jay White. But started from the jump, Jay White and Juice went back to right where they were. It seemed like Jay White wasn't out at all. So this was going to be a tough task for the Lucha Bros. It was hard to say because I was like, this match is going to be really good, and it was ending out to be really good. I really did not know who was going to win this because at the same time, we all know how dominant Lucha Bros are. However, we all know that Bullet Club Gold is not going to go down that easy because we know what Juice and Jay are a part of. Now, this seems like it was going to be one-sided at a point, and it seemed to be that, but like I said, the Bullet Club Gold would not go away without a fight, and it was insane. Juice, Ray, it was gonna be an insane close match. Ray goes for the cover. Jay White tries to save, but Penta stops him. 2, 3, and the Lucha Bros once again retain the World Tag Team Championships. Now, they go on to defend their titles at Revolution against nobody other than FTR because they want to end this trilogy on a good note. Now, this was going to be it. This had to be the one that FTR had to come back and finally figure out how to take out the Lucha Bros. And it seemed like they had it in the bag, but the Lucha Bros were just too good. To say FTR did not know what they were going to do because they are one of the most dominant tag teams, so they knew what to do against the Lucha Bros. It was hard to kind of get through with them because of how good they are, but the brawling outside really showed like, damn, this match is going to be insane. Nobody would let anybody get the one-up on them, and it just seemed like it was going to get closer and closer. Ray Phoenix goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. The Lucha Bros retain once again World Tag Team Champions. Going into Double or Nothing, the Lucha Bros will finally finish their feud with FTR after FTR went through the qualifying matches to get this final shot. I know, it's insane. Nobody was able to stop FTR from getting this title match, but this was the last one. Winner take all. This was FTR's time to finally prove who's the better tag team and why they're the top guys. But the match seemed to be in the Lucha Bros' favor, and you can tell by what was going on, they couldn't stop. They could not stop the Lucha Bros. Everything happened. They always had a counter, and it was getting to a point where it was just ridiculous. And I was sitting here watching like, are FTR really gonna end it like this? But they found a way. They kept getting closer. They would not stop. I thought it was it right here, but Penta got there to stop it. So the match got more interesting and interesting as time went on. And it came to a point where I was like, I don't know. Like, I feel like FTR is going to make an incredible comeback and end the year on a high note. And it looked like it was about to happen as Dax just absolutely insanely dropped Ray Phoenix right on his back. Was it going to be over? But Penta was too fast to break the count. Now, this is where things were about to change, because FTR decided to start going off on the Lucha Bros, but Penta was able to get a one-up right there. And then, here we go, gets him back up, spins away, then it was Ray time. He's going to end the match, has Dax right where he wants him, takes him down, goes for the cover. Cash tries to stop it, but Penta gets there before he tried to break the count. 3, and the Lucha Bros end the year, retaining their World Tag Team Championships. So yeah, FTR throughout this whole year was a pretty messy ride for them. They only defended the title twice and lost for the rest of the year. It sucks to see the top guys go down like that, but that's what simulation does to you. Let me know what you guys want to see next. Do you guys enjoy these videos? Please leave a comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Love you guys.